Hi guys, today I wanted to come and do like an update video slash review of something that I have that is super awesome, and it came in this box right here. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna do a review on my Louis Vuitton Speedy 35 and talk about it and tell you my opinions on it and why I think everyone who wants to have Louis Vuitton needs to get this as like their first starter piece because it's awesome. So first off, this is the box that it came in. I didn't get the really pretty leather cords, but that's fine with me because pink is my favorite color and this is pink and orange and it's awesome. And this sticker right here was just at the top of the box, but I stuck it right here as a keepsake because I didn't want to lose it. So I'm going to slide this off and show you guys. Seriously? Seriously? Really? Hold on. Okay, so that was a struggle I didn't think was going to happen. So this is the dust bag that it came in. Really, Shay? And it's a pretty big dust bag. I want to go back and ask them if I can have a drawstring one. That way I can store my bag stuff so it keeps its shape. And so, ta-da! Here it is. So this is how it comes. It comes folded flat like this. And like in the back like that. So when I store it, that's pretty much how I keep it, and I keep the lock on it. I really don't care. Like, I know a lot of people say that it stretches out the hole or whatever and it'll make the hole bigger, but I think it gives the bag charm and character, so I really don't care. So the first thing that I do when I open up my bag is I fluff it out so it's nice and fluffed. And this is the front and this is the back. Now the Speedies use one piece of canvas and it wraps completely around, so there aren't going to really be any seams. So if you ever see a Speedy that's facing right side up on both sides, and that's an alert that it's fake. Okay, now let's talk about the vachetta leather. Is it a vachetta or vachetta? I don't know because I'm not French. So if you know how to pronounce it the correct way, please let me know. Over time, it starts to darken. And as you can see right here on mine, like in this area, it's darker as compared to right here. And that's simply because I am black and I have to wear lotion or I will be ashy. And I don't want to be ashy. So me and my bag have spent a lot of non-ashy days together, as you can tell. This was my Christmas gift to myself in 2011, and I'll show you guys my receipt. Let me put this down. Don't fall. So this is my receipt cover. This is how it came, like this. Maison. I don't know why I said that so wrong because I know how to say that. And this is my receipt right here. Now, I would show you where I bought my bag, but I live in a small town. Okay, it's not really a small town. I mean, I guess it's small compared to other places. It's pretty big, but it's not like ginormous huge. But it's like we have one mall in our area and it's near my house, and I don't really, that's where I shop 99.9% of the time, unless I venture out into other cities and go buy stuff. So I don't really want to tell which mall that I shop at because there are creepers out there in this world, because that is the mall I go to all the time because it has Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue and the Louis Vuitton store. But I don't really go to Saks that much unless I really need something because they are freaking rude to black people. Like, I don't know, I think like I walk in there and they just think I'm poor or something, but it's kind of like I wouldn't come in here if I didn't have the money to spend. But that's a whole nother story that we're not going to go into. I usually typically shop at Neiman Marcus or at the Louis Vuitton store that they have in the mall. And now that there's one, there's actually a Maison, like, near me. Okay, it's not that near to me because it was going to take me about a good hour with traffic to get there. But I will be hitting that up because you can go and get your custom bags made. And I will be doing that soon. So yeah, can't wait. So I'm not gonna show you. I'll just, here, let me cover it. It says on the back of the receipt, Louis Vuitton, and this is the front. And like I told you, let me see. I'll show you the top half so you don't see where I went. Right? Yeah, this doesn't really say anything about. Okay, so this is what my receipt looks like at the top. I hope you guys can see this. Like, I hope it's not like too tiny or anything. But I bought it the day before Christmas, which was really exciting, and I was so excited because I was like, ah! And when I bought it, my Speedy was $848, and now I think with the price increase, it's $895. So I only spent $860 when I bought mine. Well, with my change, yeah. So I only spent $848 because it was $800. And with my tax, it was $48. So now the base price is $895. I don't know. I mean, I think that's crazy that it jumped that much, like a whole $95. But to me, like with the price increases, it doesn't really bother me because if I want something, I'm just going to get it. I just go, oh, whatever. That's how much it costs, and that's just how much it costs. And I just roll with punches. So, this is the box. What, the keys, with the keys, no, crazy, that the keys come in, and I just have one key in here right now. And the crazy thing is that my bag, like, I got it, it was like, I was debating, I was legit debating about whether I should get the 35 or the 30. And so I was kind of just like, you know what, I'm just going to get the 35. Because I have this weird thing for odd numbers. Like, I really like odd numbers. And so I was like, that this doesn't have anything to do with the story yet. So I was contemplating taking it back after I got it home. And I was like, this is pretty big. Like, this is legit big. I really don't need a bag that's this big. And then there are a couple of things that really made me want to keep my bag. So, my lock number is like, I don't know if I should tell the lock number in case, I don't know, something ever happens to it and somebody has this number and then they can take my purse. But whatever. My lock number is 315. And that to me was cool because two of my favorite numbers, it's my two favorite numbers. It's 15 and 3. And I was just like, oh my gosh, those are my two favorite numbers. I have to keep this bag. Then another thing that made me like say, there's no way I'm going to take this bag back and switch it for the 30 is because my serial number, let's see if we can get this without knocking anything over, is, can you see it? SD3151, right? Did I read that right? Yes. Which means my bag was made in the 35th week of 2011. Now, when I checked the calendar, I was like, the 35th week of 2011 ended up being end of August going in September. So my crazy mind, since I'm born in September, was like, we're gonna say this bag was made in September, and this bag was made just for me. And I was like, yep, I'm keeping it. I don't care if it looks too big against my body frame. I love it. And if anybody else has anything to say, who gives a crap, because they don't have to walk around with it. So pretty much all that rambling was just to say that this bag was meant to be my bag. It was like ordained from the heaven just for me. Now my bag, unfortunately, it wasn't made in France, but that's fine with me. I mean, I'm really not gonna freak out. Right here it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in the USA, but I'm okay with that. And over here is where I have the lock and the little hole. And after a year, I've had my bag for like a year and 7 months now. It's not stretched out too much. I think it's holding up pretty well. And right under here is where you can see the 35. Now this bag really doesn't have any pockets on the inside. It's pretty much just like a ginormous black hole, well, brown hole, but it does have one pocket here, and I pretty much just put in this one little pocket. I don't even put my phone because my phone won't really fit. Let me see. Yeah, not with my case and everything. It would like fit like that, but that's just weird because then I can't zip it. I put a mirror, lip gloss, chapstick, and a pen, this mini pen that I have. And it has, like most bags, the typical D-ring here that you can clip your keys to. And that's pretty much it as far as the inside goes. It's a nice brown textile lining, and I really like it. And you have the leather hooks here, and all of the rivets, they all say Louis Vuitton on all of them. The brass hardware I love, and the yellow with the brown is just, I don't know. This, like, I know it screams like, oh, Louis Vuitton, but I really don't care. I bought it, and if everybody knows that it's Louis Vuitton, then so what? It is what it is, boo. Okay? Another thing, the way that I pretty much keep my bag in its shape, like the shape with the flat bottom, because I don't really like the saggy look. I don't know. I don't like it. Like, I see people in their bags are sagging, and I'm just like, oh, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I made my own bag bottom, and what I did was I took cardboard and I wrapped some fabric around it and taped it because I didn't want to cut it off. Like, I was contemplating actually buying a bag bottom, but because it's pink and I like the way it looks, I was like, I'm not going to cut it. And if I need to use it to make another bag bottom for something else, I'll cut this and we'll figure it out. But yeah. So I just wrapped fabric around some cardboard and called it a day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that everybody should start off with a Speedy first, as like their first Louis Vuitton piece, because it is such a classic bag and it's beautiful and it just looks nice, like in the crook of your it just looks nice in the crook of your arm, and I think it's very classy and sophisticated, and everybody needs like that one very nice sophisticated purse. And if you're not really big onto the LV pattern with the LV monogram, you could try out the damier. They have a damier bean and a damier azure. One is white with dark navy blue, but it kind of looks like purple when you see it in person, and the other is brown. It's like a checkerboard print, which is also beautiful. And the price increase is just a tad bit crazy that it went from $800 to $896, but hey, I feel like it's such a great bag and it's going to last me a really long time, and it's a bag that I can pass down to my daughter one day if I ever have a daughter. But I probably won't have a daughter. I'm probably gonna have sons because I'm just like extremely too girly, and I think I'm gonna get sons. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah. Well, I can pass it to my granddaughters one day. I hope I have inspired someone to go out and maybe make their first Louis Vuitton purchase. And if you have a Louis Vuitton bag, tell me what's your favorite one and leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.